Yo guys, what's going on and welcome to this brand new account. You might be wondering, Jackin, why do you create another account when you already have the AFG for 2023 free-to-play account? Well, it's because I cannot access that account anymore. I don't have no idea what happened, but uh, I enjoyed it a lot when I did the free-to-play account on the AFG 2023. So since I can't get into that account, I decided, hey, let's just create a new account and start from scratch where I showcase you guys my own ideas instead of me following another guy. So that brings us here today. As some of you might notice, I did a poll, I think it's called, on my community where I asked you guys if you want me to create a new account or if you wanted me to focus on my 3 remaining accounts. The majority of you wanted me to focus on my 3 remaining accounts, but I had so much fun on that free-to-play account, so I decided, yeah, why not just create a new account again and start from scratch. So on this account is not going to be super sweaty. We will have a direction where I will do my absolute best to do as well as possible in Grand Arena and also in the Fleet Arena, because there is where the most of the crystals are, and as you all know who have played the game before, the crystals are extremely important in the game. And my objective is to climb as fast as possible to top 50 in the Fleet Arena, where I can start getting those juicy crystals. Even though I know it's gonna take a while, because I probably need to hit that level, at least level 70, 75, 80, 85 to be able to compete, especially since it's a new Fleet Arena that I am joining now that I've created a new account. In the beginning, I think I'll just keep using Anakin and Ahsoka's ship to climb as high as possible, because as I'm going to explain for you or showcase you, we have a sort of a direction we want to take this account. But yeah, as I said in the beginning, we're going to be using Anakin and Ahsoka's ships, and I don't know if I'll use Mace, Tarkin together with them, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards Mace at the moment, but we'll see as the account progresses. When it comes to the farming for this account, I have divided into 3 parts, where the first part is the most important for me and this account, and it is to try and get X sector as fast as possible. This was the same objective on my AFG to 2023 free-to-play account, where we were following Arnold's farming guide plan for 2023, and that plan worked out pretty well in the beginning for me, so I'm thinking I want to stay on that same path, because Executor is pretty accessible, not extremely accessible, but it is one of the easier targets to get in terms of the Galactic Legend status ships we have out there. So Executor is definitely going to be my main objective, and as I said, this is also to have a staple ground in Grand Arena and also in the top 50 Fleet Arena shard, because we want to push that and we want to take out as much of those crystals as we can. The farming for this ship is also pretty good. Will give us pretty staple Empire team with Vader and stuff like that, so we'll have some good stuff, and we'll also get a pretty strong bounty on the team since we're gonna get Bosk and we need to take up Boba Fett, so we're gonna get a strong bounty hunter team as well. The second part of this account is simultaneously as we're working towards that X sector, I'm going to be working on 3 core teams that I have chosen that I think is going to be good for me and is pretty accessible, since I know them from before, and also I have a pretty good understanding of the events. So the first thing I want to do is get my rebels up and going, and we want to get CLS, Commander Luke Skywalker, that is, we want to get Han Solo, we want to get Chewie, and we want to be getting C-3PO as well. And why the rebels? Well, it's because our first Galactic Legend that we're going to be go towards is going to be Leia Organa, but she is not in focus now. It's still in this part, it's still only about the core teams. Except for the CLS and all of that good stuff, the rebels, I'm also going to be going for Padme Amidala and try to work towards a good Galactic Republic team there with probably Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka Tano, and probably also General Kenobi, since he is a little bit more accessible now that you can buy his shards in the guild shop store. I think it is. I'm not too sure. I need to get a better look at that. But it's mostly that teams that I'm going to be working on, and also on the side I'm going to try and unlock Jedi Knight Revan, so we can have a quite staple Jedi team as well. Along the way, we're probably going to be unlocking Emperor Palpatine and Grandmaster Yoda pretty easily, so those are two legendary characters that are going to be joining us just during the process of this account. The third part of this farming plan is that we're going to go for Galactic Leia, as I already mentioned. However, she is not our priority at the moment. The priority is get Executor up and running and get those core teams up and running so we can start getting that juicy crystals in the top of the 50 of the Fleet Arena shards, and also do pretty good in Grand Arena when we do hit that level 85. But the plan is, after we've gotten Leia, now I'm speaking a long time ahead, guys. So the plan is that when we got her, we're going to go after Jedi Luke Skywalker, and thereafter we're going to be going for Jedi Master Luke. But as I said, it's a long time until we get there. And before that, as I said, we're going to be focusing on the Executor and the core teams. If you guys have any ideas on what you want me to do on this account, please share them with me here in the comment section below. And as for the updates of this account, I'll try to do it every other week as often as I can. It can be a little bit wider or can be a little bit shorter time period, that's what I'm talking about. So sometimes not exactly 14 days, maybe I'll do it after 10 days or maybe after 20 days. So it will differ a little bit depending on what I think is good to update you guys on as the account progresses. But if you enjoyed this video, please guys leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.